this thing called the internet.
The internet. The internet.
The internet.
The internet.
The internet.
The internet.
The internet.
What do you say that?
Internet.
The internet.
Can you explain what internet is?
Okay, let me break it down for you in the simplest of terms.
This is day one of an entirely new world.
So they just broke the law. See, that feels over the top to me.
Volume the Boom, Tuesdays at 8:30 on National Geographic.
Years ago, an event was set in motion that would change the course of summer forever. Eventually, this event would reach critical mass. That eventually has arrived.
This summer.
It's back!
Predicted across the summer. Experts are calling this phenomenon the Big Bang. Right, Big Bang.
BBL on Fox Cricket. Take cover.
This is Sky News weather.
Is a severe weather alert.
Storms continuing for parts of New South Wales at the moment. Large hail and damaging winds are risking storms that are weakening as they move towards the coastal fringe. Here we have the radar imagery, which shows where those storms have been. The odd rumble in western Sydney, but most of the storms have actually been in the Hunter Valley today. They're forming and moving towards the coastline. But notice as they move, they make their way towards the coast, they're weakening significantly. So some of the stronger storms are actually those that are inland. Since 9 a.m. this morning, Cessnock's picked up 3 millimeters, Singleton 3 millimeters. But what we have seen is nice temperature drops with these storms. Temperatures dropping around 5 to 7 degrees within the space of half an hour at Singleton earlier with the storm that came through. The storm warning area now includes places like Newcastle, Port Stephen region, inland of Scone, Cessnock, Maitland, Katoomba, and the Bilpin area. And remember, storms could bring damaging winds and large hail, so if you are living in any of these areas, it's advisable that you put your car under cover. Looking at the forecast, showers and storms will ease back over the next few hours. Tomorrow we'll have rain and some light showers on the New South Wales coast and storms forming west and on the ranges tomorrow afternoon. In the Northern Territory, we also saw storms. Darwin had a storm earlier. It was listed as a severe one, but it didn't bring too many bad impacts, just a nice temperature drop there. You can see how those storms have now pushed largely offshore. Although that warning area has been canceled, there's a storm warning region for parts of the Kimberley and parts of the Gregory district of the Northern Territory for damaging winds. And meanwhile, in Queensland, ex-tropical cyclone Penny is located close to the Bowen coastline at the moment. The warning area has been updated now. It no longer stretches as far to the north as Ingham, but what we can expect is that same heavy rain risk. So areas to the south of ex-tropical cyclone Penny are those that will see the heaviest of the rainfall. And that's what we've been seeing today. Let's take a look at that radar imagery, though. To the south of the center of the low pressure system, that's where we're seeing that persistent onshore flow. That's where we're seeing the heaviest of the rain. Some areas over the period between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. have actually collected over 70 millimeters of rainfall. That's just inland of the Mackay area. To the north of this system, it's actually fairly hot. Townsville's had their hottest January day in 3 years. Since 9 a.m., Williamston's had 52 millimeters, Claremont 9, and of course Rockhampton just a little bit under 4 millimeters there. Sustained winds have started to drop across the coral reef in the Whitsundays region. Earlier today we were having sustained winds 30 to 45 kilometers an hour. It's dropped significantly back between 20 to 35 kilometers an hour. Now, ex-tropical cyclone Penny will continue to move near parallel to the coastline. As it does, a trough to the south of it will drive in heavy rain, showers, and storms to parts of the Herbert and Lower Burdekin for areas including Townsville tonight and into tomorrow. That's your main risk period there. So just a heads up with that one. Townsville, it's been a hot day for you, but tomorrow is when that severe weather looks to hit you. And meanwhile, those temperatures quite warm in Cairns, 27 degrees there. Brisbane, 28 degrees. And in the west, Perth, the sea breeze has hit you, 28 degrees.